Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to use Google Docs to share images with your students online. So first of all, I've signed into eMe, so I'm logged in, and now rather than going to my courses or anything, I'm going to go straight to the Gmail inbox, because that's where we're going to find our Google Docs. So there we are, I'm now signed in, I've got my emails, etc., but that's not what I'm interested in. I'm interested in the documents side of things. So I'm going to click on Google Documents, and sooner or later, there we go. At the moment I've got no collections, I've got no documents, the whole thing is empty. So the very first thing I need to do is create a collection. Now you can consider a collection as basically a folder where you put other things. So I'm going to create a collection, and I'm going to create a collection for a specific group of students. So I'm going to give it a meaningful name, Monday, Tuesday, B group. So this is the collection which I'm going to share with my Monday, Tuesday, B group. And now that I've created it, I need to be able to share it. So first of all, I click on the little downward arrow, click on share. Now at the moment it's a private, only me can see it because I'm the owner. So I'm going to change that, and I'm going to change it so that people at Lewisham College can see it. Yep. So I'm going to click save, and there we go. Now also, just for ease of argument a bit later on, I'm going to need to share it with somebody else so you can see what happens when you share it. So I'm going to share it with myself. That might get a little bit confusing, hopefully it doesn't. I'm also signed into Gmail elsewhere as me. Right, so here we go. I'm going to share this with and that student, which is me, can view it. So I'm going to click share. Now it's going to warn me that that I'm not at Lewisham College. Are you sure you want to share it? Yes, I do. Now this is the bit where it is confusing, because it's Chris Lemon is owner, and also the student whose name happens to be Chris Lemon can view it. So now I've made a group and I've shared it, and the next thing we're going to do is we're going to upload some files to share. Okay, now we've created our collection that we're going to share with our group. It's time to upload some files into it. So first of all, I'm going to select the upload button. There is an option to upload single files, or an option to enable folder upload. I'm going to choose this one this time. I'll show you how to upload individual files later on. So because I'm not using Chrome, I have to install an applet, so it might not work at college. But let's try it here, see if it works here. So it's installing the applet. It failed. Let's have another go. Sometimes it works on the second go. Installed. This time it installed. Excellent. It makes it much easier to upload a bunch of folders or files. So now I can click upload, and it says files and folders, whereas before it just said files. Now it's going to give me a dialog box where I'm going to look for stuff to upload. So let's have a look in my computer. I have a digital camera where I've just taken a whole bunch of photos of students in the workshop. So here it is. Here's my the file names might be slightly different, it might be dates or whatever, but I'm going to select the entire folder and upload that. So now it's going to give me an option. Keep the settings as they come. Just click select upload. Now this is going to take a little bit of a while, so I'm going to pause the video here and come back a little bit later when they're all uploaded. Here we go, 32 files, all uploaded. Excellent. So now I'm just going to close down the upload complete dialog. Now I've got a folder inside Monday Tuesday B group which is named DCIM. That's not very helpful to anyone, so first thing I'm going to do So I'm going to rename it. Give it a meaningful name, so let's call it today's date, 15th of June 2011. Click on OK, and now, there we go, 15th of June. I open that up, and there's a whole bunch of pictures in there. Excellent. So I can preview those. Yeah, that's not the one I want as a student. Maybe show me doing something. There we go. That might be the picture I need for my folder. Yeah, I can, if I wanted to, in the actions, download that, or I can be doubly sure that is the one. Click on it and enlarge it, and I can download it from there. It's very simple to download. Okay. So, oops. Right, now we have a collection that we've shared, a sub-collection that we've populated with pictures. It's time to go and have a look, see what that looks like for the student that we shared it with. So it just so happens that I have my student Google Docs opened. I have a couple of collections that I own, so let's have a look at collections shared with me. There we go. And it appears there, Monday, Tuesday B group, 15th of June. Now I can go in and check the photographs, pictures that we looked at earlier on. There's a picture there. Now I could download that and use it as I like. I could print it off, stick it in my folder, or I could upload it further to a online portfolio if I had one. Right, so now what I need to do is share something the other way. So I'm going to share something now with a member of staff. So in my collections I'm going to create a new collection. Now as I'm sharing this with a member of staff, and a member of staff might be sharing a whole bunch of collections with different students, I'm going to name this collection my name. Just to stop it getting confusing a bit later on, I'm going to put the word student afterwards, because both of my accounts are called Chris Lemon, so it might get a bit confusing. Now in this collection I'm going to create several sub-collections. I'm probably going to be sensible if I created one for each unit. So let's say health and safety is one of my units. So I'm going to create a collection called health and safety. And hey presto, there I have a collection called Chris Lemon Student and one called Health and Safety. Now I need to share them with a member of staff. So in the Chris Lemon Student I'm going to open up the share options, and I don't need to share it with everyone at Lewisham. What I need to do is add a person specifically. So just to speed things up, I'm going to copy and paste my email, but the student would have to type that in. Copy, add people. There we go. So now I'm going to click share. And this is where it does get a little bit confusing. Chris Lemon, this was the Chris Lemon that was a member of staff, and now it's a student. And this is Chris Lemon that is a member of staff, but it's got student in the email. Don't worry about that. That's just the way that the Gmail account is set up at Lewisham. That is actually a staff email address. So now what I need to do is upload something into my collection to share with the member of staff. So this time I'm going to upload a file. I'm not going to folder upload, I'm just going to upload a single file. So I click on files, it's gone to my pictures library. It might not necessarily do that every time, but I've found the picture that I want to upload. I'm going to keep these settings exactly the same. Click start upload. Because it's a single image, it's going to do it pretty quickly. There we go, uploaded. Splendid. So now in that collection, there's health and safety. Oh crikey, the photo didn't go in. Not that it didn't go in, it's just that because we didn't use the folder upload, what we have to do is organise the things that we do upload. So I'll click on all items and scroll down and see if I can find the photo that I just put in. There it is, using the ladder. So I click to select it, and actions, I'm going to organise it. So I'll click on organise, and now there's an option for where I want to organise this to. So open up the Chris Lemon Student, put a tick in health and safety, click on apply changes, and now when I go back into that folder, there it is, using a ladder. So let's. So now we've shared that with a member of staff. So if I close that down now, and I go back into my Lewisham College, this is my staff email. Well, it says student, it's staff. It's told me that a student has shared something with me. So Chris Lemon student has shared with me a folder. I'm going to click on that. Here are my collections that we made earlier on, and now here is the collections shared with me. I've got a Chris Lemon student account. So this is the collection that Chris Lemon student shared with me. Now you can see why I've named that as a student name. You've got a whole bunch of students all sharing health and safety folders with you, or collections. It can get quite confusing. So if they put their name as the first collection, then inside the health and safety collection, there it is, and there is the picture that I shared just now. That's not on my PC. I haven't downloaded that. That is just on the cloud, but it's being shared with me. So that's how we can use Google Docs to collaborate with students, sharing pictures to and fro.